Coming up on We're Open, a big announcement from Silverwood Theme Park when you could be back on the rides. Plus, how locals are coming together to feed workers at assisted living centers and nursing homes. Plus, a local restaurant owner speaks their mind on the state's reopening plan. We're Open starts right now.
From Capkeview Local News, this is We're Open, a look at local businesses still open during the coronavirus pandemic.
Good Wednesday morning, everyone. We've made it to midweek. I'm Jason Valentine. Thank you so much for joining us for We're Open. On this show, we highlight essential businesses that are still open during the COVID-19 pandemic so our local community can continue to support them. Here's how to make sure we know your business is open. Go to yaktrinews.com, click on We're Open, enter the information about your business in that form. We'll add you to our We're Open list and we'll feature you on the show. We're adding to the list of hundreds of local businesses every day, and if you're a customer who'd love to keep your favorite spot afloat, please visit our website. There's a big list there, and check out the places that could really use your help. Well, Governor Jay Inslee announced Washington's new contact tracing initiative.
Now, as we know at the moment, there are no treatments to stop the spread of this virus, but this is the smart weapon that is available to us. The testing, contact tracing, and isolation stage of this effort actually will be more difficult in a sense, and its success will depend on both the state and local public health officials, and most importantly, individuals and families who will need to be committed to this effort to help their community.
Health experts believe contact tracing will play a huge role in stopping the spread of the virus. It keeps track of those who are sick and helps determine who they may have exposed. Inslee said there will be over 1,300 contact tracers fully trained and ready to go by the end of the week. National Guard members, Department of Licensing workers, and state health professionals will make up those tracers. As for counties that have moved into phase 2 of Washington's reopening process, they've now received guidelines on restaurant protocol. These requirements include no bar seating or buffets. Restaurants must use single-use menus only and only seat 5 guests per table, and those tables must be 6 feet apart. Plus, businesses must keep a daily log of customer information for contact tracing, like names, phone numbers, and addresses. Businesses will keep those logs for 30 days and will only be available to health authorities. And with reaction to that, one of our good friends, Don Carter of Henry's Restaurant and Catering in West Richland, is on the phone with us. Don, how are you doing today?
Hey, doing great, Jason. How are you doing?
I'm very good. Thank you for joining us again. And what is your first reaction to the new guidelines for the restaurants when we are able to get into phase 2 for West Richland?
Well, first and foremost, we've had the procedures, the majority of them already in place with the hand sanitizer, the sanitation procedures, the social distancing, even with the just being on pickup and to go.
Right.
And really, I don't see, we have no problems or issues with what they've asked for. On the other hand, I have been watching the social media sites, different things on the logbook that we're going to be required to do. And it's about a 50-50 split, really. There's 50% of the people that say that they won't do it, and they're not going to go out because of it. And then the other 50% they don't really have an issue with it. So we hope people don't use that as some reason not to come into the restaurant. We'd really love to see it. No. And if you still come in for takeout, you don't have to sign the paper or get logged in.
Gotcha. Now, with the regulations, how much of your capacity would you lose, Don, at the restaurant?
See, we'll lose 50%, so we'll only be able to seat half of what we have. And even if that, every facility is designed a little bit different.
Right.
So we're actually, with the way my restaurant is laid out, I'll get about 40% seating out of it to maintain the 6 foot.
Gotcha. Is that enough to maintain your restaurant, Don?
No. No, it's, during the weekdays, you're operating at 50% to 75% capacity. On the weekends, you're operating at 100% capacity.
Right.
And people have to, and I don't know if people know, and they don't have to understand, but the restaurant industry, our profit margins, the industry average is 3 to 4% profit.
And that's very
So
small.
you figure out, out of $100, the average restaurant is making $3 to $4. And right now, we're taking on more costs with the personal protection equipment.
Right.
Food costs are going up just because of shortages.
Of course.
So, it's a challenge pretty much all the way around on how you look at anything.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's why it's so important for people to reach out and use the businesses that are in our area. Is Facebook the best place to see what your specials are, Don, at Henry's?
Actually, the web page is the best. It's the www.henrysrestaurantcatering.com. And I want to reemphasize that we're going to be doing everything that we can possibly can. And it's not just us. Every restaurant I can imagine is going to step up. I've talked to a lot of owners. They're all going to do whatever they have to and more to make it a safe dining experience for anybody coming in.
Absolutely. No. And again, you've always run your restaurant with class, Don, and I don't expect any different. Don, good luck in the future, and I'm sure we'll talk to you soon.
Okay, thank you, and we hope to see everybody come in.
All right, Don. Thank you so much. Again, Don Carger, co-owner of Henry's Restaurant and Catering in West Richland. We thank him for his time. And other restaurant owners are weighing in on the new requirements as well. Joel Watson of Just Joel's took to Facebook yesterday to clarify his stance as far as taking customers' information for contact tracing purposes. He says his business won't be taking part.
So I've been reading through the phase 2 requirements, and I'm not taking your personal information. If I have to take your guys' information for you guys to eat at my restaurant, then we're staying takeout. That's just the bottom line.
Watson said for now, Just Joel's will continue to serve takeout only. So I believe we haven't seen the end of that story. Well, good news for fun lovers. Silverwood Theme Park will reopen May 30th, and Boulder Beach Water Park will reopen June 6th. Silverwood says it will implement extensive social distancing and cleaning protocols, including complimentary face masks for visitors, and they will reduce park capacity. The park will keep visitors socially distanced in queues while in line, as well as wipe down roller coaster cars between cycles. Additionally, hand sanitizer stations will be placed around each of the attractions. Most retail venues will also be cashless, and seating areas will be rearranged. And there's something else you can look forward to, the Pendleton Roundup. As of right now, event organizers still have their sights set on putting on the September event. On their website, pendletonroundup.com, they say they are staying up to date with all the information and are planning accordingly. Governor Kate Brown did say all large gatherings should be canceled or significantly modified through at least September. The Pendleton Roundup comes at the tail end of that time period, Brown outlined. It's set for September 16th through the 19th. It just wouldn't be the same without it. Some Oregon counties could start the reopening process as soon as Friday, according to the governor's office website. They've received applications to reopen from 28 of Oregon's 36 counties. Umatilla County sent their application in. Now state officials are figuring out which counties meet the criteria to enter Phase 1. Phase 1 allows for things like sit-down service at bars and restaurants and the reopening of some personal services like salons, but under strict safety guidelines. In the Tri-Cities, 700 boxes of free food are being distributed this morning to any family in need. The event just kicked off at 11 a.m. in the parking lot of the Toyota Center in Kennewick. It will keep going until supplies last. You don't need an appointment or any documentation. You don't even have to get out of your car. To get a box of food, just drive up, pop the trunk, and they'll place it inside. In Yakima, Stein's Ace Hardware, is hosting a food drive to benefit the Salvation Army this Saturday. There are several ways you can help. You can drop off non-perishable foods such as canned fruits and veggies, canned meats, peanut butter, or canned milk, pastas and soups, or you can donate a cash or check. Stein's Ace is matching up to $2,500. Again, this is happening this Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Stein's Ace Hardware is located at 72nd and Nob Hill. Community members are using their unique skills to ensure a different kind of hero is being cared for. those working at assisted living centers and nursing homes. For over a month now, Red Mountain Kitchen has been teaming up with Tsunami Catering and Hot Mess Burgers and Fries to put together weekly meals and deliver them to staff around 30 locations. They are relying solely on community donations to continue providing these meals, and each week costs them about $500. They do have a GoFundMe site where you can donate to the cause. A link for that is up on our website. Well, a Tri-Cities startup is running for a $50,000 grant, and, well, they need the help of the community to pass the finish line. You may remember we did a story on the Bissy energy drink. It's made out of natural plant-based ingredients, and the caffeine comes from the kola nut, a fruit grown in Nigeria. Kennewick natives James and Zach work with Nigerian farmers to buy their product and bring it to the U.S. They recently made it to the top 6 out of 250 plus applicants for the Orgain Grants for Greater Food program, and they're hoping the community can show their support like they have from the beginning.
And the response from the Tri-Cities, it was overwhelming. And kind of the coverage that we received and the pledges that we received through Kickstarter really kind of moved Zach and I. And so we're certain that we can count on the Tri-Cities again to kind of help us over this hurdle over the next 2 weeks to hit that 50K.
We kind of took a hit due to COVID on our supply chain with our first product. Now we're looking to relaunch following hopefully receiving this grant and then be able to re-enter the marketplace with a couple new products.
They need to get into the top 3 to earn $50,000. So if you'd like to help, go to the Orgain website and vote. We have a link on our website. You can vote once a day through May 25th.
Last April, we averaged about 1,200 passengers a day, and this April, we averaged less than 60.
Wow, staggering numbers. As you just heard, there's a lot less people passing through the Pasco Airport. But thanks to a federal grant, the airport hasn't had to lay off any employees and is still operating. However, as precautions, they've increased cleaning of frequently touched areas.
For the last few months, we've been intensifying our spot cleaning with our custodial staff. And now the TSA, you'll see them wearing masks. Airline employees are wearing masks, and airline passengers will be wearing masks on the aircraft.
The airport is not requiring you to wear a mask while inside, yet they recommend following CDC guidelines like washing your hands and practicing social distancing. Around this time, a flight to Chicago was supposed to be offered, but that flight option has been pushed to July. Well, a small business in Kennewick that opened shortly before the coronavirus outbreak has powered through and remains open for curbside pickup and shipping during the pandemic. Gathered Home is a family-owned business that curates products locally with everything from handmade kids items to hand-picked vintage items to custom furniture from around the Pacific Northwest. Redecorate your home office and put up some artwork in your living room or add some fun jewelry to your collection. Visit gatheredhome.com to order and use the code CURBSIDE at checkout for pickup that weekend. Well, REI has been closed for weeks, but the Kennewick store is reopening today. The outdoor retailer will be keeping customers outdoors, ironically enough, offering curbside pickup and bike shop services in Kennewick. Customers can order through rei.com or the REI app. An employee wearing gloves and a mask will load purchases into your car. You can also drop off your bike outside the store, all starting today. Well, it sounds pretty windy outside. It's time for our lunchtime forecast with Chief Meteorologist Kristen Walls.
Still going to be a breezy day today. Some of our wind gusts could be up to 25 miles per hour and just a slight chance for a shower, even a thunderstorm popping up this afternoon. But there's going to be a little bit of some sunshine as well. 67 degrees by lunchtime and 71 degrees by 2 p.m. A lot more rain chances ahead in the 7-day. I'll have that full forecast. It's all coming up in just a little bit.
Thank you so much, Kristen. Well, coming up, Yakima County fruit packaging workers are on strike, plus the latest on local graduation ceremonies. We're back with all of that and, of course, more. First, though, here are some businesses we have just mentioned and how to contact them. We're back in just a couple of minutes. Stick with us.
We're open from Cap KView Local News will continue. And now, We're Open continues.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, about 100 workers at a Sela fruit packaging plant went on strike yesterday. Employees at the Matson Fruit Company say they want better protection during the pandemic. They're asking for the company to provide hazard pay and face masks. Workers say they're worried about getting sick and infecting their families.
Everybody's worried. Everybody's worried because, you never know about this.
Matson Fruit Company owner Jordan Matson says they've worked to minimize risk for employees since the beginning of the pandemic. Workers say 4 strike representatives are scheduled to meet with the owners today. Well, another Yakima County fruit warehouse is also in the middle of a strike. Workers at Allen Brothers Fruit in Natchez began striking last week. They're asking for hazard pay, increased sanitation, personal protective equipment, and more transparency. Workers say their employers should give them an answer today.
Even at the top speed we're going, we don't see a vaccine playing in the ability of individuals to get back to school this term. What they really want is to...
The nation's top public health expert says no COVID-19 vaccine will be ready to protect kids in class this fall. So there are health risks to reopening schools. More than a 250,000 college students in California may not be heading back to campus in the fall. The University of California says its campuses in Berkeley are not likely to fully reopen for in-person classes for the semester. The announcement comes on the same day the California State University system announced it will cancel nearly all in-person classes. California State is the largest 4-year public university system in the country. Officials say they are planning for a mixed approach that will involve with both in-person and online courses. As for high school seniors, graduation is, well, of course, looking much different this year. And schools in our area are releasing their new plans for honoring graduates. Schools in the Kennewick School District are having a hybrid of online and in-person celebrations. On their regularly scheduled graduation day, seniors will don their caps and gowns and drive to their high school to individually cross the stage and have their photo taken while social distancing. Those ceremonies will be taking place June 4th through the 6th, depending on the specific school. There will also be a virtual commencement video for each high school. Richland schools will have virtual ceremonies on their originally scheduled graduation day, June 5th. Schools are still communicating with graduating seniors about what they need to do to be included in the virtual celebrations, like picking up their cap and gown and having their photo taken. Schools are also tentatively planning for in-person celebrations in early August, if possible. The Pasco School District hasn't released specifics yet, but they are planning to hold graduation ceremonies in June as well. Earlier this month, teachers came out to Pasco High and greeted students with a cap and gown pickup. And a heads up for high school seniors, a special program is airing on ABC this Saturday in their honor, featuring a host of celebrities, including former President Obama, LeBron James, the Jonas Brothers, and more. Graduate Together, America Honors the High School Class of 2020 will be a 1-hour multimedia event. All right, well, we're starting to think of when's this rain going to stop? KapKV Chief Meteorologist Kristen Walls has your answer with her full forecast.
We still have this unsettled weather pattern around the Pacific Northwest, which will provide us with just a slight chance for a shower or thunderstorm today, and then more active weather even tomorrow. So there's that low pressure system just off the shore, again, keeping things a little bit active. Now we will have the chance to see one day here with nothing but sunshine and no rain, lighter wind speeds, and that will be on Friday. That's going to be the day to head outside and enjoy that nice weather. But then as we head into Saturday and Sunday, more rain showers build in Saturday afternoon with some scattered rain showers out and about on Sunday. So there's that active weather around the Pacific Northwest today. Again, that low pressure system that is just off the coast. And as we time things out, the majority of the day today will be dry. So here's Futurecast by lunchtime into the afternoon with some of that sunshine returning, but can't rule out maybe some of those heavier downpours to pop up. Another rain chance overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning. There's 6 a.m. And then there's some of those spotty rain showers still by Thursday afternoon into Thursday evening. And then notice quickly clearing out for your Friday and back to mostly sunny sky, mid-70s even expected there. So breezy, just a stray shower or thunderstorm today. 73 in the Tri-Cities, upper 60s for Walla Walla and Pendleton, 72 in Prosser, and 71 for Yakima. Jumping over to your 7-day forecast, we'll keep just a slight chance for a shower or two for your Thursday. There's that sunshine on Friday, and then more active weather over the weekend. And then next week as well, still looking at some of those rain showers to continue Monday and Tuesday. And then here's that 7-day forecast as well for Yakima. Also looking at just a rain shower or two Thursday at 68, back to a beautiful day on Friday and up to 74.
So it looks like Fridays are a good day. Thank you so much, Kristen. Well, coming up, Krispy Kreme for the class of 2020. How you can get your donut fix for free with that cap and gown. We'll have that story when we return.
We're open from Cap KView Local News will continue. And now, We're Open continues.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, who needs a cap and gown when you've got free donuts? Krispy Kreme has a deal for graduating seniors. The company has a special graduate dozen available all next week. It includes a special selection of donuts, and on Tuesday, grads can get it free. All they have to do is prove their status as graduating seniors. That can be done in a variety of ways, including that cap and gown, or any class of 2020 apparel, class ring, or graduation announcement. The deal is good for students graduating high school or college. Walmart and Sam's Club employees are getting another round of cash bonuses in June. The total is worth more than $390 million to reward hourly employees for keeping up with the demand due to the coronavirus pandemic. It includes $300 for full-time workers and $150 for part-time, hourly, and temporary associates. The extra bonus for working through the pandemic applies to those who work in stores, clubs, supply chain facilities, and offices. The company has previously announced they are hiring another 200,000 employees to keep up with demand. Well, if you're looking for a job, we're here to help. Here are just a few places looking to hire. In Kennewick, Lamb Weston is hiring for a forklift operator and warehouse worker. You can apply at lambweston.com. The Benton Franklin Health District is also hiring for multiple roles, including a contracted assessment coordinator, a full-time environmental health specialist, and a full-time public health professional. For more information on how to apply, visit bfhd.wa.gov. And in Yakima, NurseFly is hiring for a full-time travel speech language pathologist. To apply, visit nursefly.com and click on Jobs in the menu. All right, folks, we're going to be right back.
We're Open from Cap KView Local News will continue. And now, We're Open continues.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, we do this show to help the helpers, encourage you through these tough times, and keep your favorite places open. We're on every day at 11 o'clock. Join us tonight for Cap KV Local News at 5. Have a wonderful Wednesday, everyone.